Okay. Hello, good morning. I, Manoj Vishwakarma, welcome you to my YouTube channel Cyber Class. Today, I am going to discuss how to input data from the keyboard during the time of program execution. We have already discussed different methods of inputting data from the keyboard. One of the method that we have already discussed by using stream reader class, where two classes are used. One is input stream reader class and another one is buffer reader class. That process was a little complicated. Now that is why we are going to discuss another method to input data from the keyboard. That method is by using the scanner class. So today we will discuss how to input data from the keyboard using scanner class. This scanner class is present in java.util package. Okay, to use the method of the scanner class, you have to import the util package. Scanner class is different methods, number of methods, which will help you to input data from the keyboard and convert it into user form, user input form. Suppose user has input in form of integer, then the scanner class function will convert it into integer. So let us discuss it. So before using the method of the scanner class, you have to create the scanner object. You know how to create the scanner object? There is a proper method, common method for it to create the object, that is class name, object name is equal to new class name. Your class is scanner, so write the scanner class name. So if the scanner object is SO, then is equal to, then write new, then the class name again scanner, then bracket system.in. System.in. This system is a predefined class. The system is a predefined class which is present in java.lang package. So when you input data from the keyboard, first of all they are stored in the in variable of the system class, and that become an object. That system.in object pass into the scanner class. So now the input data is present in form of scanner object. Now by using different methods of the scanner class, you can transfer the data from the scanner object and you can store it in a variable where which one you can use it. Different methods, as I told, there are different methods of scanner classes there for different type of data. Suppose your input data is an integer, so you can use the function next int. There is a function next int. You can use the function next int to input the data if your input is an integer. Similarly, other methods are also there: next int, next byte, next sort, next float, next double, next boolean. Okay, there are different methods are there. So we will discuss one by one. Before going to discuss different methods, let us input an integer from the keyboard and let us find its square root and print it on the screen. Okay, so now our purpose is to input a number from the, that is input an integer from the keyboard and print the square root of the number. Okay, as I told, to input the data from the keyboard using scanner class, it is necessary to import the util package because scanner class is present in the util package. So using the import statement, you can import the scanner class from the package Java that is present in util package util.scanner. So in this way, import java.util.scanner. So in this way, you can import the scanner class. Now start the method. Sorry, class public class. Say method is say input. Sorry, class name is input. Now we have to create the scanner object. Let us create the scanner object. Scanner. So is the scanner object, suppose, is equal to new scanner bracket system.in. So using the new operator new, you can create the scanner object. Now you can start the method public void. Say I have taken the method here display method. Okay, now user prompt is required to input the data. So user prompt, to prompt the user, now string is ready so that user can enter the data. System.out dot println. System dot out dot println. Keep the user prompt. Say enter a number. Enter a number. Okay. Now store the number in a variable. Say n. N is equal to so dot next int. No is equal to so dot next int. And using this next int function, you can read the data that is stored in the scanner object. Okay. Now, as our question is to find the square root of the number, the input number is stored in the variable n. So you can find the sqrt function to find the square root of the number. Let us store the square root of the number in a variable, say a. So a is equal to math dot sqrt and n. So using the square root function, you can find the square root of the number and you can print it on the screen. Again, system dot out dot println, say square root of the number is equal to plus say 8, and the same number is equal to square root of the number is equal to say plus 8. Now you can close the method and close the class. This program I will do in the BlueJ environment. Okay. So in this way you can input the number using scanner class and you can use it in the program. There are other methods of scanner class. There are different methods of scanner class. All the methods I am writing in sheet. One is next byte. So if your input consists of a byte data, then you can use the next byte function. Next sort. If your input consists of a sort data, then you can use the next sort. And next function, next int function we have already used. Next int. If your input consists of an integer, then you can use the next int function. Then next float. If your input consists of a single precision real number, then you can use next float. Then next double. You can use the next double function if your input consists of a double precision real number. So next byte, next sort, next int, next float, next double. Okay. Then next line, Next function is used to input a word or is used to input a string which may consist of only a single word, means a word without any space character. The next one is next line. So next line function is used to input a string which may consist of more than one word. So it allows the space character. Okay. So these are the function. So next byte is used to input the data. If the input consists of a byte type of data. Next sort function is used to input data if the input consists of the sort type of data. Next int function is used to input an integer. Next float function is used to input a single precision real number. Next double function is used to input a double precision real number. Next function is used to input a string which may consist of only one word. Mostly it is used to input a single character. But as you know, we will discuss how to input a single character. But the next function is used to input a string which may consist of only one word. That means if there is no space character in the string, then you can use next function. Next line function is used to input a string which may consist of more than one word. That means it allows the space character in the string. So now we will discuss how to input a single character from the keyboard. To input a single character from the keyboard. To input a single character from the keyboard, you can use next function. Okay, and you can store it in a variable. Say car variable c is equal to your scanner object so dot next dot car at 0. So this car at 0 is a function of character upper class. Okay, this Car is a function of character upper class, and it is used to find the character present at a given index position. The caret function is used to find a character present at a given index position. Now I am going to find a single character. So that means if the string may consist of more than one character or a single character, but the index of the first character is 0. Index of the first character is 0. So using the caret function, you can select the character. You can select the character and store it in the variable C. Okay. So in this is the statement used to input a character from the keyboard. C is equal to so dot next dot caret 0. Okay. Now we'll discuss another program. Say using scanner class, how to print some of, suppose say how to print sum of squares of two numbers. Write a program to print the sum of squares of two numbers. So in this case, you have to input two numbers, as well as you import scanner object you have to create. The scanner, you have to import the scanner class, then you have to create the scanner object. Scanner, say so is equal to new scanner system.in. is equal to so dot scanner, so is equal to new scanner system dot in. Now start the method. Public say void display. Now you have to input two numbers. Okay, say two numbers are either int a and b. Two numbers are there. Okay, so input two numbers, system dot out dot println, enter two number, enter a number, say a is equal to so dot next int. Similarly, take another method, to put another number, another prompt is required. System dot out dot println, enter second number. Enter second number, say b is equal to so dot next int. Okay, now we have to find sum of squares of both the numbers. So you can store it in a variable, say c is equal to sum of squares a into a plus b into b. In this way you can print the sum of squares of you can store the sum of squares of both the numbers in the variable c, and you can print it. System dot out dot println C. Then close the method and close the class. So in this way you can input data from the keyboard using scanner class and its methods. Okay, and up to this I will discuss other programs in my next video. Thank you very much.